haven't swum in the ocean yet, have you? I can't swim, so I won't be able to save you if you fall in.
Yeah. Wow, they the Plus still have the best OST in this game. I don't care, bro. Wait, chat. I'm trying to get the chat on the screen. Somebody type something. I'm trying to get this chat on the screen. I don't know why it just doesn't refresh. Alrighty. Thankfully, I already did my dailies, but I forgot one thing. One second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, 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 hey. Chat, are we live? Are we live? Hopefully a blackout doesn't happen today, because blackout's been happening like crazy lately. Well, it already happened this morning, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alrighty. Alright. Alrighty, how we doing, y'all? I think everything is set. How we all doing today, y'all? Everything should be working. Yeah, I think everything should be working.
haven't swam in the ocean yet, have you? I can't swim, so I won't be able to save you if you fall in.
Waiting 1 minute for reset. Reset! Alright, it's reset, y'all.
You haven't swam in the ocean yet, have you? I can't swim, so I won't be able to save you if you fall in.
So we're live, right? Alrighty. Jad, how we all feeling today? We good? Let's start off with Interception. Because it's Blacksmith and I'm good. Just got Emma from Neon's banner. Nice. I also 9 clear Gravedigger today. Yeah, I also yeah, ever since the Bunny Girls came out, the Gravedigger like was well, I already I never tried actually to push like for Gravedigger stage 9 before the Bunny Girls dropped. So I don't even know if I was maybe I probably could have beaten it before. Right, I just didn't have enough energy with what the Bunny Girls I do. Shall I like up the stream? Right, we chilling. Obviously, Neon and the PvP stuff is happening. Like people are furious about Neon. Obviously, people are furious about the PvP stuff. Understandable, right? Congrats on 3.7k. Thank you. Chat, you know we could hit 4k by the end of the month. Wait, how much more days are for this month? How much more days are in this month? What day does June end? The 20? Is it the 31st?
I'll give you my full attention.
7 more days on the 30th. Okay. Wow. Lost up. Thing. On the 30th. So in 7 days, could we gain 300 subs? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I haven't promoted it much. I mean, like, we're definitely gonna have 4K by obviously next month, but this channel has definitely been obviously my most impressive one out of all my channels, because it's like we've grown the quickest on this channel, right? I've hit 4,000 subscribers before on my Bleach Brave Souls channel. The highest amount of subs I've been at was literally 6,000, like 6,000 on the dot, right? Not 6,000 on the dot, like maybe 6,070. So there's no question that at the rate we're going, my Nikke channel is going to surpass that. It took me a year, I think, a year and a bit, almost 2 years, if not 2 years to get there. And then on Nikke, it's been like, what, 3 months? 4 months. So yeah. I don't know why I didn't bring Dorothy. Like, I just don't have a clue. It's because I beat the Blacksmith already with this team. That's why. Alright. Let me get ready to change my weapon. Or not my weapon, my character. I'm waiting for tomorrow, right, when Chatterbox comes out. And then I also have like the where does Neon rank tier list, but as of right now, bro, I mean, she's just not it. Like, chat, what tier would you guys say Neon is at? From like S, A, B, C, D, what tier would you guys rank her? That was actually going to be my community tabs, like the daily Nikke question today. Neon sucks, not gonna lie, even if you don't use her burst. I mean, like, I don't like Neon. I mean, I think she's an iffy character, honestly, right? Her kid is already iffy, right? Like, now what I guess we're coping with, it's not really cope, because it is true, but it's like, from what I'm hearing right now, we should be in order for Neon to work, we have to invest into her, right? Like, obviously, chat, when a character drops, we can't just go ahead and overload gear them, and then get their like levels to level 10, right? Their skill levels to 10 on day 1, unless we have the match saved up or unless we're spending for that type of thing, right? Which I don't even know if they give out enough packs to do that, right? Because I think like how packs work in this game is like you can only buy it once, unless it's actually just like raw gems. You can only buy it once. Can we get a Tetra, like? Yo, abnormal has to be like rate up, bro. I wish they didn't make another tier of this shit, of the manufacturing class, and just put like the characters in like Tetra, Elysian. Like, I wish they just did that, because this extra thing is so annoying, especially since it has no value right now, right? Like, it has value obviously for freaking near, but it's like abnormals, if it's not a collab, like, they shouldn't be that efficient, bro. Doesn't that apply to every Nikke if you max invest into them? Wait, hold on. Sag really need high investment to make them decent for the summer team is kind of sad. She's bad but not completely useless. Doesn't it apply to every... Yeah, chat, if I max invest another... Okay, who's a bad character, right? Like, we could... Like, I don't even think... Like, okay. Chat, from what I'm hearing... Like, okay, the way to use her is by not using her burst skill. Even if that makes her better, it still makes, like, the character weird, right? If her first skill doesn't work, unless... I think, actually, her first skill doesn't proc, unless you use her burst skill, apparently. I don't know if that's a bug. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. But as of right now, her first skill just doesn't work if you don't use her burst skill, right? Or something. I mean, we could check, right? 2, you have to either be, so 1, you have to be fighting a boss for her first skill to work. 2, you have to be fighting fire enemies for her second skill to work. And then 3, we just can't use her burst skill to get the most damage from her. Like, the character, no matter how much, like, chat.
Understood.
I don't know if you guys watched. There was a video, actually. It was a very nice video. It was by, what was this guy's name? It was Sky something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I just found out about him yesterday. His name was Sky something. He did like a chart damage. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Let me see. He did like a spreadsheet of Neon, like if she was to be fully invested or something like that, and stuff like that, and how like Neon could actually hit hard, but it was like under certain requirements, right? So you have to invest, obviously, overload, not use her burst skill. Like, for me to do all that with a character, I think is a bit iffy. Like, makes her, like, Chai, you want to test it again? No cube, all level 1. We're gonna test this again. You want to test this again? Level 1 skills, no cube. With level 4 cube. Level 5 skills, right? Because I got all her skills to level 5 actually today. And then like this gear here. Let's take this off. Like let's keep it on her. Let's keep it on her. Let's keep it on her and see the damage comparison. Oh my god. Hi, Malcolm. Right? We just don't use her burst skill, of course. Wait, chat, if I quit, chat, if I quit, will it take my run? I'm gonna do it. No, it says retry. Okay, good. So we're not gonna use Neon's burst skill. Okay, it doesn't. I'm not gonna use Neon's burst skill. We'll do this. Right? So this will make it that we're only using Modernia or what's her name? Noir's burst skill. We're not gonna use this Neon, and let's see the big day. Remember, chat. Level 0 gear, level 1 stats, no cubes. Level 3 attraction. Her base attack, even with 2 dupes, is 7,000. This is a massive difference, right? You can quite see that. Well, wait, no, this because it's like level. No, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. It's because the synchro device level there. But here, let's see, right? Surely now, right? Because we're gonna use her properly, right? For some reason, the correct way to use a character is by not using their abilities. Because that makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, for this character, it does. Because for some reason, they don't want using a burst skill of a character for her to be at her best. But we're going to test this out. I'm going to leave it fully on auto. We're not going to use her burst skill whatsoever. Right? And Neon's burst skill, the SR1, just like increases crit damage or whatever. Crit rate for like allies or whatever. So, but we need to control this, right? Are we gonna be good? I think we'll be fine. No, we won't. Okay, that's a bit hectic right there. If it happens again, I'll control it. Okay, the ticks are like so mini. Right? It's not like her things are going off. We're not gonna check until we beat it though. We'll control the like interruption parts. Not gonna go for no parts, no nothing. Right, this time, again, we're up against a fire character. Her parts thing, I guess, just doesn't even work unless we use her burst skill, which is not what we're gonna do. So let's just get rid of her parts thing, right? Surely the SSR, who also has the damage increase for just entering a burst stage, is going to do more, right? She should. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna heal anyways. Like, we heal so much that we're gonna be fine. At least hopefully Blanc doesn't die before. Like, you can't see Blanc's thing is just going up and down, but I don't think Blanc is gonna die. Fully auto. We're not gonna touch nothing. Fully auto. Okay. Chat, surely this time today. Surely this time today, she's gonna do more, right? Is that what we're gonna... Chat, which character do you think is gonna do more numbers? The SR or the SSR today? The levels are higher this time because it was a new stage. What character do you guys think is gonna do more? The SR or the SSR? Chat, she did more, but this is so embarrassing, right? Chat, because she did, like, this is the problem with this character, right? Chat, let me help you get, like, look, chat, I get it. If you invest into her, she's gonna do more damage, like any other character, realistically, right? Yes, chat, we didn't use her burst skill. Chat, it's a 500, what is it? A 500k difference? 400k difference? No, am I tripping? It's like a 600k difference, right? What is that? 500k, 400k? My math is not mapping. That's bad! Chat, my SR Neon, level 1 skills, no cubes, a supporter. It's only like 500k away from my SSR, level 5 skills, with a cube on. This is the problem isn't that she's not doing damage. That's what people don't understand, bro. I got a comment today and they're like, oh, you can't say a character is bad because she's not hitting as hard as Modernia. I never once said she was bad because she's not hitting as hard as Scarlet or Modernia. The problem with this character is the fact that she's not doing her job in her best situation. Nihilister is literally where her whole kit is activated. Her whole kit is supposed to be activated against this boss. Not to mention all the advantages that this character has over Neon herself. But no, this is too much. Like, this is a problem. The problem isn't that she isn't hitting as hard, right? That's what I'm saying too. I shouldn't, if you guys are telling me not to use her burst skill so she can get more, right? Because chat, if we used her burst skill, she would have been less than Neon. You know what's crazy, chat? If we used her burst skill, she would have been less than Neon. Like the SR one. If we used the SSR Neon's burst skill, she would have been she would have had less damage than the SR Neon. Right? But this time, we didn't use the burst skill, so she got more damage off, right? Again, she still has the strong element and all that extra stuff, right? It's laughable. It's so laughable because it's like, you can't make this up. And then for people to tell me, oh, fully invested to her and then say she's an S tier character. Like, what? Chat, the problem isn't that she is not doing damage close to Modernia and Scarlet. That's not the problem. The problem is that she isn't working. That's the problem. For a character who has level 5 skills, which is like the average of what characters or what players are gonna have their characters on, right? Like, chat, let's be realistic. Nobody's gonna have level 10 skills and overload gear, a fully invested new character. Right? Most of the people, even whales, even whales only get the new character to level 5 skills and then they're done investing into them. The most after that, they will give them overload gear. That's it. But they will keep the skills at level 5 and then they go about their day, right? Because you don't need, I shouldn't have to always get the character to level 10 skills, which is so much investment for them to work. That's a lot. To get 3 levels to level 10, chat, is a lot of investment to one character alone. For me to do that so that she could start working is not great, right? Oh my god. And then people will still say just fully invest into this character and then you can start saying she's an S tier character. My guy, she does not work. What's the difference here, bro? I'm about to pull in the calculations, bro. Where's my calculator? Let me see the difference here. I'm about to put in like the all exact numbers. Subtract 5, 5, 8, 9, it's a 518k difference, right? I have to fully invest into her to make her usable, right? Now, she didn't do more damage than Noir. She didn't do more damage than Modernia. Again, obviously, she had literally no, she had no gear in terms of like leveled up gear. She had level 0 attacker. No, wait, chat, did I give her the level 5, like handpiece? I can't, bro. I can't make it up. I just can't make it up. And people will still tell me. Let me see. What was her investment? She did. She did have the handpiece. She did. She had a level 4 cube. She had level 5 skills. And she only did 500k more than this character, an SR with level 1 skills, no cube, no upgrades on the, I can't. Chat, if you still don't understand how this is a problem at this point, then just don't even look at this character. Like, chat, no, I think it was it was Peter. I think it was Peter. Bro, the man is telling me, like, he arguing with me in the comments, talking about, oh, you shouldn't put a character with Modernia and then say they're bad. Chat, I never once said that she's bad because she doesn't hit as hard as Modernia. Chat, we all know why she's bad. She doesn't work. You could invest into her. Go, I wish somebody in their right mind would like, and it's so sad because people are really now investing into this girl to prove that, like, to prove that she's good or something like that. Like, I think nobody's saying she's good, but people are telling me if you fully invest into her, she will become a usable character. Oh my god, chat. It's like no one else will. It's like no other character besides Neon will. That's the way people are acting. Chat, literally, the people telling me fully invest into her are acting as if I don't invest into no other character, they won't also work or start doing something. Let me see, who's the character here? Chat, who would we say is a bad DPS here? Julia? If I get Julia's skills all to level 10 and I invest into her, give her overload gear, give her the best cube, she will start doing numbers, right? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, it makes no sense. Chat, she's a bad character. It's that simple. Not because she's not hitting as hard as Modernia and Scarlet, because when you use her in her best situation, she's not working. Like, I genuinely now believe she has to be bugged. Like, I can't. And it's like, I see people arguing And in chat, you know what? It's like, this is the funniest part. Chat, there's genuine people in Discords arguing about how bad she is. Right? On one side, they would be like, she's so bad. And then on the other side, they would say she's bad, but not that bad if you invest. What kind of argument is that? What kind of argument is that, chat? Do you know how much arguments I've seen in Discords, bro? I'm in 3 Nikke Discord servers. Do you know how much arguments I've seen of one side saying she's a bad character, and then the argument, like the other side, is saying she's a bad character, but if you invest into her, she's not that bad? Chat, what type of argument, bro? I'm telling you, one thing I've like, and this was really, bro, so dramatic, bro. It's so dramatic. People are so dramatic. It's not hard to tell if a character is bad. I shouldn't have to always fully invest into a character to tell you she's good or bad. Will she start doing numbers if I fully invest into her? No, duh. Yes, of course. But why, like, chat, there's so many characters who I could keep at level 5. Heck, I could keep them at level 3 skills and they will still do wonders. My Soline is a prime example. My Soline, I think I just got her skills leveled up today. I just got these leveled up today, I believe. And like, I can't make it up, bro. Can't make it up, bro. Let's try her in Union Raid with the SR1. I've never tried her in Union Raid with the SR1. I've never tried her in Union Raid with the SR1. So first, let's put these burst 3s. And then we'll put her. And then we'll put the... Oh, she's level 1. Shit. Is there a way I could get 100 gems real quick? So I should invest to make Neon mediocre instead of investing into Blanc. Right, and that's another point, chat. Like, that's another point. I don't think it's smart to go. For me personally, I'm never gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna make a video, right? Even though we know she's gonna start working when you invest, I'm not gonna go around and tell you guys to build a character, invest into a character so she could start doing nothing. Right, like, the character is bad, bro. I don't even know how people are trying to argue it. And it's not even like they're trying to argue she's good. They're trying to argue that she's bad, but not as bad as people are making her seem to be. Right? On one side, she's a very bad character, and the argument is she's bad, but not as bad as you're making it out to be. So let me put it like this in number terms. On one side, they're arguing that she only does 100k. And the other side is arguing that she does 300k if you fully invest into her. Like, that's like the type of arguments I'm seeing in these Discord servers. I'm in 3 different Discord servers I'm seeing, including my own. I guess that would be 4. I'm in 3 Nikke Discord servers, and then my own would be 4. Chat, there's people literally arguing like this. I've not seen one person say she's good, but I'm seeing people say, oh, she's bad, but fully invest into her for her to still be bad, but usable. Like, come on. I shouldn't have to even teach people this. This is called common sense. Like, it makes no sense. And now, like, after that, bro, you know what? Investment shouldn't determine how good a character, if they can do something at low levels, then it's a good character. If they're struggling, right? Like, chat. Again, it's not even like there's a problem with fully investing into a character, right? There's nothing wrong with fully investing into a character. But chat, we play Nikke. We all know that we can't just go ahead and get every single character level 10 skills. Chat, if I could get every single character's level 10 skills without having to spend, I think even you can't even spend money to get every character level 10 skills, right? Chat, do we know, like, does anybody know of any whale who has all their characters level 10 skills? Let me see the cash shop. I don't even think you can. Because all these you can only buy once. Well, you're not gonna buy this. This is a water code manual. Like, I mean, if you want to, if that helps you, by all means, go ahead. Go ahead. Right? But these, you can only buy these once. Not like, well, I think they refresh, right? This is still not even enough. This is the same thing here. This is the same pack. So I think it just takes it away anyways. Let's go to this one. Nope. What about monthlies? Nope. And dailies? These. You can only buy them once every day. I mean, I guess if you're buying these every day, if you've been playing every single day for no, because then it would still the purple ones. What about the purple ones you need? The purple upgrade you need. What about those? Right? So I don't even think anybody has every single character level 10. Right? But guess what, chat? There's a lot of players who has all their characters, not even whales. There's a lot of players who've been playing from day one that have all their characters level 4 or 5 skills. There's a lot of, you know why? Because chat, when a new character comes out, I could easily get, chat, every character has come out, I got them to level 4 or 5 skills on release. But I can't do that for level 10 because the investment is just too much. To say that I have to fully invest into Neon for her to still be bad, but to be usable is just so foolish to me. Right? Right? Like, I don't mind hearing the argument of investing into her. That's not a problem. But to argue with me to still come to the conclusion on both parties that she's still bad or mediocre, like, I just don't understand the logic. I'm trying to understand. To forcefully go out your way to argue with someone to still come to the conclusion that she's ass. But she could start doing numbers if you invest like any other character in the game. It's so weird to me. I don't know, bro. That's just how I feel about it, bro. But like I said, we're all different, bro. Don't let me, as a YouTuber, like my opinions change your opinion, right? If you disagree, then just say you disagree, right? There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with me, right? But it's not even that like I'm saying it's, I just don't understand it. It's not that I'm saying, no, it's wrong, it's this, that. I just don't understand, right? It's more of just the people arguing about it. Like, it's not that serious, bro. She's bad, she's bad. She's good, she's good. Union raid is coming out soon. We can test her there, but what is she gonna do? I'm trying to get 100 gems. What's out today? Please be... no, it can't be that one. I know I can get 100 gems. I know I can get 100 gems. Oh, right, the dailies. But yeah, even still, with that new monthly, that just came out. So yes, chat, nobody's gonna like... I can't... Oh my god, bro, she's a bad character, bro. Chat, we've seen, like, we could wait for Union Raid if people really want to still stall for the cope, right? If you really want, like, I'm gonna wait for Union Raid. We could do that. I'm not even gonna use her in Union Raid, bro. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let other people use her in Union Raid and test it out. But it's like, if she's not even working in her best situations, like, come on, dog. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's really like, I've never seen it, bro. And it's literally since the rupee skin. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro, chat. Since the rupee skin incident, bro, the community, people in the community have been dragging any and everything possible. Like, chat, like, how silly can you look to argue with the next person to still come to the conclusion that they're... How can you argue with someone saying a character is that bad by telling me she's bad but not that bad if you fully invest? Like, what type of argument? But that's not to me, though. Right? That's just the arguments I'm seeing. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure the whole community, I've yet to see one person say this Neon is good. I'm pretty sure the entire community is saying the character is bad. But then there's some people in the community saying, oh, she's not that bad, but she's bad. She's bad, but not that bad, but she's bad. I've yet to see one person say she's good. Right? Could she be usable? Yes, like any other character. Oh, duh. Oh, I shouldn't have to even teach people this. It's laughable, honestly. Like, I genuinely should not have to teach people this.
Thank you for always taking care of me.
Chat right now, in the chat, just put good or bad. I'm gonna ask a simple question. Chat, is the new Neon good or bad? Just put good or bad. Please be 100. Ah, a 50. Who messed with me? Bad, 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 absolutely trash, crow level bad, cute but bad. Yeah. Not one person could tell me she's good. Chat, not one person could tell me she's good unless you're trolling. Like, dead ass. There's nothing wrong with having a bad character in the game, and it's like, give her a chance. Like, that's what people say, bro. Why am I gonna have to fully invest? I'm not, chat, if I have the materials to just fully invest to anybody at any time, it's not going to Neon. Like, even if I had the max to just fully invest one character right now, max overload, like, chat, imagine if they gave us like some type of equipment, or not equipment, some type of like thing in the mail where if you used it, you got to pick on one character, it fully leveled up their skills to level 10, and you got their set of overload gear with their best stats. Are you gonna use that on Neon? Like, these are simple questions you should be asking. Out of all the characters in the game, are you gonna use it on Neon? If the answer is no, like, chat, the people, I can't fully invest into a character. And if you had the option to, you still wouldn't do it. She is good. Who is good? Oh, also, chat, I'm gonna have the video out today. I recorded it already, but for the people watching the stream, I got all the SSRs in here now. Neon? Solar, is that like without having to fully invest into her, or invested or non-invested? Or are you just trolling? Like, chat, let me clear this up, right? Like, let me clear something up, cause chat, I 10 her. Why would you do that? If you don't mind me asking, why would you do that? Like, is it cause like you're a fan of her, or? Like, I'm not asking why would you do that like it was a mistake. I'm just asking like why would you, like, why did you do it? Why did you decide to do that? That's what I'm asking. I love her. There you go, chat. There you go. The only reason why someone is investing into the other is because they like the character. I can't make it up.
It should be crystal clear who gets what.
Chat, we're gonna go in with this team, bro. Let me clear something up, because yesterday I did the video, right, of SR versus SSR, chat, and it was just in that one, it was just in the one thing, right? It wasn't even like a video idea, like it wasn't like me making that video. Okay, how do I word this? I didn't have in my mind like, let me make this video to show how bad it is. No, I was just doing it for fun. I was just using the SR Neon versus the SSR one for fun, and the SR ended up doing more damage, and I made a joke video out of it. It got a lot of views, and not chat. People generally think the SR is better than the SR or the SSR. So I'm gonna test it here in shooting range, and we're gonna see. Right? We're not gonna use her burst skill because apparently I shouldn't be using her skill, her burst skill, to make her good. Like, do y'all hear all these restrictions and requirements for me to have a like a functioning Neon? Do y'all hear all these requirements? Don't use her burst skill. Don't do this. Have all this with this character. Bring these characters specifically. They chat. Do y'all see all these literal? There's no other character that needs all this stuff. Chat, literally, people are telling me, oh, she's usable only if you do this, if you do this, if you have this character with her. And it's like a bunch, you have to have all of it running. Chat, Soline is a good character if you got a healer with her, which isn't a problem because you're probably going to want a healer with you. Neon and Blanc are good, alone and with together, like beside each other. Right? Doll is good by herself. Rapunzel's good by her, like... Yeah, they gave out skill resets, but they last for like 3 days, I think. In this, I'm sure, chat, I'm positive, chat, because she's only landing core hits here too, right? Chat, I'm positive that she's gonna out damage the SR1, right? Like, let's make no mistake about it. I'm positive in shooting range she's gonna like out damage the SR1. I'm not even trolling. Like, I'm positive she will. But let's see if it's like it has to be like a big gap there, right, chat? That, like, it's not hard to tell if a character is good or bad. It should be a massive gap between these two characters, the SR and the SSR. Let's see. And it's like 8 million, 13 million. $8 million, that's a 5 million gap, right? And you think, like, you would think a 5.5 million gap to like, oh yeah, we just got Zxous, now he sees out. Chat, level 1 scales, no cubes. Level 4 cubes, invested scales, he even has invested gear on her. Like, for a 5 million difference? Is that something I'm really supposed to be proud of? A 5 mil difference from a somewhat invested Neon compared to a non-invested Neon? SR at that? And with core damage, chat. But I'm gonna assume like, it doesn't say, but I'm gonna assume that the enemies are just not fire. That's what I'm gonna assume. But then again, you see how her kit is still, again, on and off, but we already knew this, but you see how her kit is still on and off? If I'm not fighting fire characters, like in a situation like that, chat, if we're not fighting fire characters in shooting range, that means the only thing she has right now is her normal attack. Because I'm being told not to use her burst skill so that she can get her max damage potential. And then if her second skill doesn't work, it doesn't matter. And then if there's no bosses with parts, then it doesn't matter. So that's 3 skills already off the character. What is this Neon? A supporter too? An SR, okay, so this is an SR supporter, level 1 skills, no cube, compared to a level 4 wingman cube, level 5 skills, geared up, not fully geared up, but obviously, like, I purposely did it like this. For anybody who comes back to the stream and like skips ahead and they see, oh, you're saying, but you, like, I purposely made it like this, level 0052, right? An attacker at that, SSR. And it's a 5.5 million difference. Let's do it again. Let's see. Is it always going to be a 5.5 million difference? Yo, Zxous, should they have elemental rotations on shooting range?
Perfect.
They should have elemental rotation. Oh, they should. I don't know. Like, they doesn't say, and I can't check. There's no way for me to check if they're fire or not. I don't have a clue if they're fire or not. They say don't use her burst skill, so I don't use her burst skill. Have this character with her. Do this. Invest. Chat, I shouldn't have to do all this, right? But I don't want to say, oh, by not investing into the character makes her like literally what makes her bad is that she just doesn't work right now. I don't know. I'm like positive it's a bug. She just doesn't work. Something is they missed a number when coding her. And I hope they like I don't know if Nikke is just keeping quiet about it. If they know and they're just right, chat. It's not even a 5.5 million. It's not even 5.5 million when you consider that the SR is buffing the team. Well, like there's a lot of people buffing the team here, right? We have, I think, what Modernia is giving them hit rate or something like that. I believe Modernia is giving her hit rate. Darla's attack increasing all their attack. Noir is increasing all their attack. This and SR Neon is increasing her crit rate or something like that. I think it was crit rate, right? So it's like, but let's see the difference this time, bro. First time it was 5.5. This time it's less. It's a 6.6. Okay, you know what I'm gonna try doing, chat? I'm gonna try using like.
So if I don't play ball, you paint the walls of my inside? I see. Roger, I'm going with you.
Okay, wait. Okay, we're good here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. And then Crow. I'm gonna try to make it like where she's not getting no buffs, right? I think the only person buffing her here is nope, I don't want that one. I don't want like no buffs. I want to just go in there raw. Like who's just the first two that can just do that for me? You, because you're a sniper. It's fine. We'll use Himeno. It's fine. Okay, so there's no like attack buffs or anything like that, right? Let's just go in here raw, bro, and take a look. I can't, bro. Chat. Like, and I know, chat. I know for the because Neon is a popular character. People actually like this character, right? So it hurts them more, right? When it's like everyone is saying, but it's. I forgot how good Himeno's burst skill is, bro. The way it looks.
Violence is always the answer.
Violence is always the answer.
Master, do you trust me?
Yeah, it's not like we're saying she's the worst character in the game. She's just a bad character. Right? There's nothing wrong with her being one of the bad characters in the game. Not one of the worst characters, just another bad character in the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? People are saying fully invest into her like I'm actually going to invest into this character. For her to still, what? To do more damage as an invested character like anybody else. But there's still too many better options in almost any scenario. That being said, she's still a hottie. This might be a trend because Rupee was a disappointment. Hey, the thing is, chat, the way they built, like, chat, when you read her kit, the way they built her kit is exactly how I want them to make limited characters, me personally. Make it that they're very good at one thing, right? So in Mary's case, it's like healing, right? And then obviously down the line, it's going to be water code teams, right? But right now, it's healing for her. For Neon, it's against fire-coded enemies. I like how they do that for limited characters. Give them some type of value, especially if, as of right now, there's no way for us to get them again, right? As of right now, we don't know if they're ever going to return or anything like that because they've never returned once, right? As of right now, make it that we get some value out of them. Make them usable. That's what I'm looking for. Make it that they're usable, right? That's what she's supposed to be, but she's not working enough, bruh. Let's take a look. Now it's a 6 million, yeah. Oh, well, like a 5 point what? A 5.3? Am I tripping? I think that's a 5.3 mil. I'm doing the calculations right now. So 5.7. That's a 5.7 difference. So it's like averaging around that. Right? Because the first one was 5.5. And again, it's like, chat. My neon is not invested. Right? You would think you could go and crave, you can chat, but chat, it's not invested. Let me give her a cube. How about that? Let me give her the exact same cube. We'll give her the exact same cube. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. Right? The whole time that was with her without a cube, any levels up, anything like that. Right? A 5 point, like, let's say on average of 5 point, let's say an average of 5.7. A 5.7 million difference as of right now from my builds, with her having obviously the upper hand in terms of her kit, and like not kit, her build. Right? Seems good, right? A 5 point something difference. Invested, like, chat, she's bad, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. Right? Like, I could cope. I mean, no, there's nothing to cope about. Because again, nobody's saying she's a good character. Nobody's saying she's a good character. But to argue with people, to still come to the conclusion, like to argue with someone who's saying she's bad by hitting them with the response, she's bad but not that bad if you invest into her, if you give her this team, if you do that, do this, do that, do this, then it's like, for me, I just don't understand, right? I'm not saying it's like, I don't know, I just don't understand. That's it. Maybe it makes so much sense. I'm just not understanding, right? Maybe I'm just not thinking deep into it, maybe, right? Maybe I just don't understand, and it makes so much sense, and I just don't understand. That's what I'm genuinely just confused, right? But I think as of right now, right, I'm not gonna invest every single character to level 10. And if they gave us an option to invest one character, fully invest into her, the only people who would pick Neon are the people who are the main Neon like fans, right? You're not going out of your way to invest into this character. I promise you, not a single player, unless they're a big Neon fan or have the money to do it, is going out of their way to invest into a Neon. Now look, it's just a 6 mil difference now, right? Is that a 6 mil difference? No. Who's adding me? Oh, I thought that was the adding thing. Almost a 6 mil difference, right? Non-invested Neon versus an invested, midway invested Neon. Oh my god. You know what, chat? Let me give you let me give you guys the benefit of the doubt, bro. We're gonna give her full level 5 gear, bro, on her attack rolls here. Right. We're gonna get on top of that. We're gonna give her. We're gonna fully invest into her, bro. We're gonna remove this cube again. Can I take it off? Is there a way for me to take off a cube? Oh, just unequip. Right. Chat, we're right for the people who are Neon fans. I'm gonna make your dream come true, bro. I'm giving the SSR1 full equipment, full level 5 attack equipment, all that stuff, her cube, and I'm taking everything away from the SR1 so that you can see that she's a very good character and the numbers are just insanely different. They need to stop Okabe. Obi, I can't. Obi, I can't with these I can't with these You're not building her up? I'm not. I gave her built up gear, but I'm not building her up. Chat, the moment her banner season ends, you will never see me use this character again. You will never see me use her again. Chat, the moment her banner goes away, you won't see me making a video on her. You won't see me using her. Never that. Mary you will see me using because she's a healer. But this Neon, after her video, her 2 weeks, 3 weeks are up, she's dead. That's it. I'm glad that her banner lasts 3 weeks, chat, because I got paid on YouTube, but unfortunately, I gotta pay the school a big amount, bruh, for classes next term. Actually, chat, my I think they're called like core heads or whatever. I don't remember what they're called. W thing. So she said I could take either have no classes this next term for the winter and then do all my classes next month. Or not next month, in January, or I could take 2 classes in like this semester and then the rest in January. Right? Before chat, I would have to take like 7 classes this time, 7. Like that's W, bro. Right? Because it's like something that you fill up in the school, right? So it's like if you're a like self-employed, there's something they have you sign in the school, right? Like early when you start your class, they have you sign something. If you're self-employed, right, then they like make it that you have time, right? They don't do it for people who work actual jobs, right? Because like, you're supposed to set that up yourself with your thing. But if you're self-employed, they make it that you're still thing, especially if you're gonna pay like to live residence there or whatever, right? They have like a system like that. So yeah, I filled that out because I messaged her recently and she had me fill that out. So she said I could either take all the classes in January or take 2 and then the rest in January. I'm like, oh, say no more. Give me more time off. I need to focus on the YouTube. Oh, chat, I didn't see the number. Shit. Let's redo that. I didn't see the number. Please don't invest in Summer Neon. Shout out to my boy Bernie. Chat, I'm not investing into Neon. I'm not. Chat, I was thinking about it this morning, actually. I was thinking about giving her overload gear and fully investing into her. Chat, I was actually considering it this morning just for the memes, but I'm not even wasting my match. I'm not, because it's... it ain't gonna happen with me. Oh my god, bro. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Yo, Zxous, what happened to the viewer account reviews? I'm actually gonna bring those back. I've just like been so busy with like just current stuff that I never had time to do those not anymore, right? Especially like now that I do 3 videos or whatever and I'm consistent with it. Cause I was doing that when I was more in school, right? So it was like when, right? It was like I was doing account reviews when I was in school, right? So when there were just days I couldn't go to, like I couldn't sit down and record a video anytime, right? I would have those videos like prepared for you guys, right? But now I'm not in school, so it's like the videos I make are just relevant to the topic of hand, right? Which is the current event. That's why you guys haven't seen the viewer account reviews, right? Neon is a potato. Stop trying to make her work. Her kid is just trash, to be honest. You shouldn't have compared her to unbuff Celine in shooting range even. Could have used Blanc, but no, you used Dala. I did my own testing. Even without bursting, her damage is about 1/431. What does that mean? Of what Modernia does. Even in Nihilister, which should have made her better. She's only does slightly better than Privity, which is baffling considering how weak Privity already is. Except that Privity buffs all your team while Neon literally does nothing. Chat. They're attacking me. Look, chat. Stop trying to make her work. Her kid's trash. You shouldn't be comparing her. Chat. They... Someone said, this is Peter, he said, again, the issue are Modernia or Scarlet. Why aren't they, why are they the benchmark? Oh, this is too much to read, and I don't even think it's all that. Like, I already read it once, I don't even want to go. Right, but let me read the first paragraph. Of course, you guys are going to pick them. No limited characters should be top tier characters, but it's odd comparing her to that. I guarantee you won't be saying that for Nier. Why pull for 2B when Scarlet does more damage? Chat, y'all find a clip of me saying don't sub it for Nier because Modernia does more damage. Let me understand. The only reason she can beat Guillotine is her skill too. But you won't get those numbers unless you fight fire-coded enemies. So you have to get, you have to just test it. So you've just tested her base damage. So the conclusion, giving her more gear, when doing that to anyone else wouldn't change, is wrong. Pay attention to when you burst. Like, chat, I can't. Long story short, chat, there's still, the conclusion is that she's bad, but just not as bad. Oh my god, bro. Notice you never fired at the top speed of half of all her bursts. You've never used her buffs halfway. Again, she's in a bad spot. We can all agree that she's dumb in her spots require investment to even be used. So again, verse fire codes is more ammo alone makes her viable, but she can't use her buffs. When she bursts, she can't use her buffs either. Because of the 7 seconds, she's not using her buffs, and 3 seconds to ramp up the max attack speed with MGs. That's where all the testing's gone towards for most top unions. How to make sure she can shot at the top. Like, chat, it doesn't. In conclusion, she's bad when you're not fighting against fire code enemies, but when you're fighting against fire code enemies, she's still bad. Like, it doesn't. Do you see what I'm talking about? Pretty sure in his video it said you can't judge her yet. I'm pretty sure in his video his video said you can't judge her yet. Not that she's a bad unit. I agree that she shouldn't be bad. She shouldn't be bad when not invested. But to say if she's invested, she's mid is wrong. I never once said that, bro. As I pointed out, you don't even use her buffs when with her test. Chat, you know why? You know why I don't use her buffs? Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why. Chat, let me help you guys. Let me help. Chat, it doesn't work. That's why I can't use her buffs. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Chat, her burst, it says, when using burst skill, affects self, I have to use her burst skill. Chat, if I'm using her in shooting range, even if I use her burst skill, this still won't work. But the problem is, I have to use this burst skill that they're telling me not to use to get the max damage. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Right? The whole point of the video was not to use her burst skill. He's saying I'm not using her full buffs because I'm not using the burst skill, but the whole point of the video is not to use the burst skill. I can't make it up. They do it to themselves. Right? And then they just this guy was just going on, and then I asked him this question. I said, okay, let me ask you this. Knowing with her, okay, so I said, knowing that with high investment she can hit, because he said she can, with high investment you can give her, are you reading comments right now? Yeah, I am. I'm reading comments right now. Because he was saying how, like a fully invested Neon could hit 100 million or even up to 150 million, right? So I said, knowing that she can hit 100 million or 150 million with high investment, would you recommend to people to start building her right now? Why or why not? He said, no, I wouldn't, because she still's bad, basically. To sum it up, it's another essay from this one person. I don't know, this guy has a problem with sending essays. Right? He's getting... Not, again, not high investments. 150 max ammo, not max efficient, no cube, and only skill level 2 investments. Chat, how much you got? Chat, do you genuinely think I'm going to believe a Neon is hitting that? That means the level has to be outrageous. The character level has to be outrageous. Chat, do you guys think... Chat, do you guys think that a Neon with no cube, level 100, not level 100, 150% max ammo, not maxed efficient, no cube, and only level 2 skill investments is hitting 150 million? And then he follows up by saying, but the answer to your question is no. He said invested to Brit, that's better. And then it's all this extra stuff. Right? And then what does this part say? But also make it clear that at the very least does her job. Right? Wait, what did it say? Okay, so this guy said, I made it clear that she's in a bad spot needing investments many times, but also making it clear that at the very least she does her job to still be guard. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I made it clear that she's in a bad spot needing investments, even though you just said she doesn't need investments. But this person said, I made it clear that she's in a bad spot needing investment, but also make it clear that at the very least she's doing her job to still do nothing. Oh, I can't, chat. I cannot. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't. You're arguing with me to still tell me she's bad, but at least that her skills work. But this part is what blows me away. I need to see this. Is Solar here? Solar, you said you 10 your Neon, right? Is Solar here still? Solar, what's the highest that your Neon has hit? At 10. Because according to this person, the bare minimum she's at level, I don't know, he didn't mention the level, but a Neon with 150 max ammo, not max efficient, no cube, and only level 2 skill investments should be hitting 100 to 150 million. So Solar, is yours hitting that? I'm assuming it's hitting triple the numbers. At level 10 skills. Didn't mention the stage either. Right! Didn't even mention the stage either. But this part will always make me laugh right here. I made it clear that she's in a bad spot needing investment many times, but also make it clear that at the very least she does her job. Chat, if she's not fighting fire enemies, she's not doing her job. You're telling me that she does her job if you don't use her burst skill, but I have to use her burst skill to get her full capabilities. Do you see, chat? Do you see how this works, y'all? Like, no joke, bro. At this point, do y'all see how this shit works? I can't make it up. Do y'all see how it's all over the place? Her best position requires me to get the max usage of her. I have to use her burst skill, but for her to do the most damage, I'm not supposed to use her burst skill. So to get the most value out of her kit, I have to use her burst skill, but to get the most value out of her, I should not use her burst skill. Removing my first and burst skill, and then if I'm not fighting a fire coach, she has no skills whatsoever, essentially. Cat clap, because we've made it nowhere. I'm sorry, bro. She's bad. She's bad. I don't even, like, she's bad, bro. She's ass. We ain't gonna We ain't worried. She's bad. It's as simple as that. Zxous turbulence? Nah, I just clap my hands. She bad. Please take care of your mental health, Jesus Christ. Chat, I'm just clapping. Yeah, don't let these fools get under your skin too much. I was just clapping. Chat, we all know she's bad. It's just the fact that I have. Oh. No, I ain't mad. I ain't mad, chat. I don't even care that she's bad. Again, I didn't spend dollars for. The only people who should be mad are the people who spent money for this character. I didn't spend a dime, so I couldn't care less. When her banners go away, you will never see a video from me of this character. You will never see me put her on a team for a showcase if I'm showcasing another character. You will never see her again unless I'm doing an account showcase or I'm like selecting characters and you see her pass by. When her banner is gone, she's gonna be removed off the lobby. You're never gonna see that character again. I got her level 5 skills. And that's it. Because I'm not gonna fully invest into her, so I clearly have no use for her. I'm not gonna invest into her much more, so I have no use for her.
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Can I change my team?
Are we gonna go play a game?
Here.
Sounds fun.
Here, chat.
Go play a game? Sounds fun. Need my water gun? Do you need help? Is it a bet? Then...
Ah, they're so lucky. So lucky. Did you test her against Blacksmith? No. Because she's not gonna work against the. It's not. There's no point to, chat. In terms of you, the only boss that I'm supposed to use her in is Blacksmith. But if people are telling me to get the most usage out of her is by not using her skill, her burst skill, which activates her first skill. It doesn't. You see how like it. You see how she's a bad character, chat? Y'all see? People are telling me, even without, like, if you remove the investment part, right? People are telling me to get the most value out of her, don't use her burst skill. But if I don't use her burst skill, I can't get the first skill. Which means now, she just does nothing against bosses. Right? To get the most value out of her, she doesn't do jack against bosses. That means I have to be using her against fire characters only, and fire characters alone. Oh my, I can't make it up, bro. I pray. What are these? I guess those are for level 10. I only got like, I think 2 characters level 10 skills. At least for my Dorothy and Modernia. Rapunzel? I need Rapunzel to get a new skin. No, I've seen it. It's just been I haven't gotten characters level 10 since Modernia and Dorothy, so. I just forgot there was a thing. Don't worry, chat. Fully invest into a character to make it that she still doesn't do her job. I can't even. It's hard. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna like collect these friend things and then we're gonna end the stream. Because I don't even have the gems and I'm about to come off Nikke anyways. I already have my last video for today, so like, I'm gonna do more showcases for her tomorrow. It's Friday, right? It is. All right, chat. I'm out, bro. I'm gonna end the live stream. Thank y'all for showing up, bro. It's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Y'all stay safe, bro. I'm out. Peace. Hashtag neon sucks. Just spam the chat with hashtag neon sucks. Just spam the chat with hashtag neon sucks.